Hello Libra, and welcome to your November 2024 reading. I hope all is well with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure it's no coincidence that you're here. Don't forget, this is a general reading, so take from it what you will, what you need, and leave behind what you don't. And also, this is for you if you are Sun, Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising. So we'll get started. Find some general energy of your reading with these lovely Woodland Warden cards by Jessica Rue. We'll have 3 cards, or we'll find 3 cards that will hopefully give us the general energy, or if not, they may just well give you or somebody a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of knowledge today. So let's get straight into it. As usual, we'll after this we'll do our general energies, our recent past, our current and our future energies, and then we'll get 3 cards for advice and guidance on how best to navigate the month of November. So, right, 3 cards. Oh, 3 cards just jumped out there for you. The Wolf and the Rosehip. Guardianship. Oh, this is cute. The Badger and Ginkgo, healing wounds. And the Squirrel and Chestnut, preparation. Guardianship, healing wounds and preparation. So let's pop those down and we'll get some recent past energy for you, Libra, with these lovely Rider-Waite cards. I love this deck. I've had it for years and years. Okay, Queen of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so in your recent past, we have the Queen of Wands. She is all about action, about taking action, or maybe about the pre-planning that goes with the action, ready, you know, figuring out, because she's got that lovely yin energy about her, so that very introspective energy. So sometimes she starts making plans for action in her head before you know you can actually even take a step forward. She's very confident, she is very smart, she's very open to bringing her abundance her way, and I think in your recent past, this is you've been taking action within your mind. You began to start planning and start creating a plan of action for you to start moving forward, and it may involve a few exterior things that have just started to shift in the energy. So you know, you may well have been doing a mood board or writing some lists, just putting something into place in a really gentle way, in a really yin way, that's starting to get that energy shifting and get that energy moving so that you can start moving forward. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and he's bringing you the gift of a pentacle. So something has come your way in the recent past that's giving you a real opportunity, a real push in the right direction with something. And it could be something work related, it could be financially related. You know, you could be given an opportunity to bring some funds your way. Some funds may have come your way, or you've got different opportunities of potential to make some money in some way. But that, so you know, he has brought that card, and maybe it's because you started that energy going, you've started making plans and making gentle steps moving forward in a different direction, that have actually brought this page towards you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and she is, for me, the card of being in alignment in order to manifest the things towards you that you would like in life. She's sat there on her throne, she's surrounded by all these beautiful colours, by lovely flowers, and she's just looking down at her pentacle. So again, she can be the card of planning. You know, she could be planning how she's going to use her money in the best possible way, how she's going to, you know, use this Page of Pentacles, this pentacle that's been given to you by the page, should I say, and how best to use it in the most, the wisest and the best way to bring that abundance towards you. She's also usually in a really good place of alignment, so that all the things that she wishes to attract to her, she's on that same energy level, so in that same high vibrational state that's going to help her to bring that lovely energy and all that lovely abundance towards her, that positive energy. So let's have a few more cards. So I'm just drawn up here to the Wolf and Rosehip guardianship. Maybe you've been given something. Maybe somebody's handed something out, the guardianship of something over to you. It could be, you know, anything. It could be anything that has got the potential to benefit you in some way financially. It could be a car that's going to help you get to work, that's going to, you know, really open your world up and help you to make some money. It could be a business handed over to you. It could be a new laptop that's been given to you that's going to help you to create your online empire. It could be anything. For some people, it could be something quite small. For others, it could be something really, really big, like a business. For others, it could be, you know, access to something like Canva, so that you can use it to help you to make, you know, grow your business or make yourself some money, create some leaflets to sell some stuff. It could be anything, but I believe that you've been given something. You've been given something. You've been given something to look after, to take care of, and to use well. That's going to help you to bring abundance your way. So let's have 3 more cards to clarify this, Libra. Oh, throwing cards around. You'd think my hands weren't big enough, but they actually are really plenty big enough. I'm just really bad at shuffling. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. And we have the 9 of Cups. So this is all very pentacly in this past energy. So this is all about something financial that's going to, you know, set you off in that right direction. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, and that's about holding on to something too tightly. And then we've got the 6 of Pentacles, about letting the flow of energy, things flow well. So it's the energy of like give and taking, not giving too much, not taking too much. So in these clarifiers, we've sort of warned about holding on to something too tight and being just open to letting it flow. So maybe in your recent past, you know, for whatever reason, you have been in an energy of clinging on to what you've got too tightly, and you know, and by doing that, we're blocking energy, we're blocking things from flowing. So, you know, you're not going to change, things aren't going to be any different. You're just going to stay in this state of nothing happening. And so by opening yourself up and letting go of whatever financial thing that you're sort of holding on to, maybe you've got too tight a rein on your finances, and you know you're filled with that fear of scarcity, so you're just like being really cautious about what you spend and how you spend it, and it's got that sort of that fear attached to it. And by opening yourself up, by letting that go, and just by sort of putting the trust out there to the universe, to whatever it is that you believe in, then you know, you're opening the energy flow all back up again, and so things will start flowing in the way that they're meant to. And so, you know, you're giving out and you're receiving, and so I think that's helping you to, or has helped you to bring this gift of a pentacle towards you, because you've hopefully done that in the recent past, and then that's helping you to manage your finances in a better way, to be attracting all the good things towards you in life that you want. And this may not well be finances, it could be just something material, something tangible, something that you can save, you can grow, you can look after. And so we've also got the 9 of Cups here, and he's about he always reminds me of someone who's really pleased with himself. He's really smug, Mr. Smug, and so he he's got all these cups behind him. He's really proud of the work that he's put in already. But it can also be the card of wishes, of hopes and dreams. And so, you know, you could be really on your way, or started shifting things, moving the energy towards your hopes and dreams by this Queen of Wand energy, by you starting to take action, even if it's the most gentle of action. You're really shifting things and shifting the energy, and you've been given this pentacle. You are aligning yourself in the best way possible by opening yourself up to the energies, by giving and taking, by not holding on to things too tight, and you are heading towards all the good things in life, all the place that you are meant to be in, your destiny. So let's have a little bit of a look at your current energy. I'm just drawn down to the badger, the very cute badger in ginkgo, healing wounds. And so you may have had to do a little bit of work on yourself to release things a little bit more, by learning to let go and not hold on to things too tight. Maybe you've been, you know, like I say, you've had a fear of scarcity because of stuff that's gone on in your childhood maybe, or in the past, and maybe, you know, you have been doing a little bit of work on that by acknowledging it and by, you know, trying to change your mindset about things, and that's really helping you to move forwards with your life in a really positive way, and to bring all the good things in life towards you, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about, you know, us finding that contentment, us finding that security, the abundance in life, whatever it is that we seek. You know, so it sounds like you've really set off on the right path in your recent past. So have a little bit of a look at our current energy. Right, we've got one. I'll have another. Oh, got two, three. Okay, that's the second one. We'll have this one. The Ace of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and I've actually got the King of Wands as well. So we've got 4 to kick off with. So, the Ace of Wands, your current energy, you're really starting to take action. Things are really starting to move forwards towards your joys, your passions, all the things in life that you are, you know, that light your fire, that make you feel satisfied. Maybe it's work related, because obviously, or whatever it is, however you bring your money in towards you. But you've been offered this wand here, this chance to really push things forward, to move things on, to really get the ball going and get the energy moving, so that you can really move forward. And at the moment, maybe you are doing a little bit of this, a little bit of juggling, a little bit of balancing. Maybe it is financial, you know, because you're letting go and you're letting that energy flow. See, I always, when I think about energy flowing, I always do this. And obviously it's the infinity symbol of things just flowing in the natural way, because energy just recirculates, doesn't it? It doesn't die. And so, you know, it just goes round and round and round and round. And if you look at the Two of Pentacles here, he's got his 2 pentacles, and they're in the shape of that infinity sign. So the energy is flowing round and round and round and round. And I think this is what you're doing. You know, you're letting the money flow through you. You're trying to keep that balance, so that you know, you have what you need at the time. But by being open to the flow of this lovely energy of life, you know, you're making sure that you've just got what you need, and you're just trying to keep things in balance by not holding on too tightly, by not being over frivolous and spending too much, just keeping that nice balance, that nice equilibrium, so that the energy can flow and nothing gets blocked or stagnant, or you know, too much of a rush of energy runs through at once, and then that creates a lack of. So you're just keeping this nice steady balance. You know, you've not got loads, you've not got too little, you've just got what you need right now. We've got the Hierophant, and he speaks of being in a set of rules, a set of boundaries, a set of ethics, a set of, you know, sort of a moral code. And I think maybe this is what you're working within at the moment. Maybe you've set yourself some boundaries, you've set yourself some rules, set yourself, you know, sort of a little bit of a routine within your daily life at the moment that's helping you to keep that balance flowing, to keep that energy moving, and to give yourself, you know, some boundaries so that you're not getting carried away in any shape or form, and you really, it's helping you to stick to your goals, stick to what it is that you want to achieve at the moment. We've got the King of Wands, and he is, again, like the Queen, he's the card of action. He's more fiery than the Queen. He's got more yang energy around him, more action energy, you know, really more faster moving energy. And I think at the moment, that's what you're starting to do now, rather than the quietly small actions that you've been taking to shake up that energy and get things moving. You're now going at it full pelt, because, you know, you're working with this lovely King of Wands energy, which I really like, and a lot of people are having this at the moment because there's a lot of change going on, and, you know, you're really pushing forward. You're, you know, not taking no for an answer. You know where it is that you want to be going. You know what it is you want to be heading towards. You've been given opportunities, excuse me, left, right and centre. We've got that Page of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is an opportunity of movement, of action. Now I've dropped all the cards. So, you know, you were really in a good position now. You've really started the ball rolling. And I think this has all come from you healing your wounds of a fear of lack of some description. And you are opening yourself up to all the wonderful energies that, you know, so that the energies can flow through you, whatever that is for you, whatever shape that looks like for you. So let's have a few more clarifiers for this, just to make sure that we've got everything that we need and all the information that you need. We'll just have two, I think. We've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Two of Swords. So the Seven of Cups speaks to you having choices, to you having lots of ideas, lots of inspirations, but you having to actually bring them down to earth, pick one and actually work on it. So, you know, you may have lots of things going on in your head, lots of, oh, I could do this, I could do that, you know, and I think this is you having to make a choice of having to, you know, stop all that your brain sort of jumping from this to this to this to this. I'm great. I'm classic for that. And it's all about you picking one idea, making a choice, not being afraid to make that choice, and to bring that idea, that new thing, whatever it is, whatever it could be anything. It could be anything that you've got going on in your head. It might be good, it might be bad, but you know what? Just run with it. Use your intuition, connect with your intuition. Don't be afraid to make a choice, because again, choices can move the energy around and can really shift things forward. And you've got, you know, lots of opportunities maybe that are up there in your head, that you know, places you could go with it, but you need to just hold on to one, bring it down to earth and just move forward with it. So that could be something that you're wrestling with at the moment. Pick a choice, pick a cup, make the choice, and then you can begin to move forward. Right, we've got future energy for you now, Libra. Future energy. Okay, we've got two have come out already. Interesting. We have the Tower, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands. And I'm going to go straight in and find some clarifiers to go with that. We have another pentacle. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, oops. Excuse me, it's on the floor. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. The Star card. And I should sit a bit further around because I'm always throwing them on the floor. Excuse me. Okay, one more. And we've got Temperance. Let me just clarify this Tower. Oh, there we go. And one more. Okay, so we've got the Tower card as our first card that actually flew out. And I've got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles to clarify that. So the Tower, do you know what? I actually think there's going to be a shift at home in some description. And I think this is a planned thing. I think it's something that you have actually planned for, that you've created, because we've got the seven of swords, and that's a strategy, creating a plan, a cheeky sneaky plan sometimes, that sometimes you can pull things off and other people might not be aware of it. And I think that's a little bit what's happened with the Tower, because usually the Tower is when the universe comes in and takes things away and puts us on a different path, so that we can rebuild what's been taken in a stronger and better way. But I think this is a little bit of you and the universe working together, because I don't think it's something that's come as a complete shock to you, because I think it's you've sort of been planning for it, and maybe it's happened in a way that you didn't expect it, but it's a positive way, and something's changing, and I think this is very much tied to the squirrel and chestnut preparation. So I think you have been preparing for what's happened, but it's come in a slightly different way than you imagined it to. And it's come in a way where there's other people involved in a positive way, because they are they've helped you to take it down, but they've got the skills to build it back up. Don't know what that means at all, but hopefully it means something to somebody. I'd love to know if it resonates with you. Please, I'd love to know in the comments how this reading resonates with you. And of course, I'd love it if you wanted to subscribe and join this little community here that I'm trying to build. That would be lovely. And obviously, would be a thumbs up. Would be really amazing if you like the reading. So, back to this. Future energy. Something's going to change. It could be home related. Or it just could be it could be your routine related, so something that you're doing on a daily basis, and something that you sort of planned for and been preparing for, but it's happened in a way that is completely not what you expected, but it's really good, and you've got people helping you then to rebuild and do something, build things back in a better way than you expected. So take from that what you will. We've also got the Five of Cups, and that can be the card of loss, of disappointment, of maybe not seeing the bigger picture, because he's got the three cups in front of him there that have fallen over. He's got 2 cups at the back there that are still stood up, and he's busy focusing on what he's lost instead of taking a few steps back and actually noticing those 2 cups upright, that actually he has still got stuff going on for him, still stuff to work for, still, all is not lost, despite the fact that he may feel like that. And you may feel like that with whatever's going on in this future energy, this Tower energy, that you've prepared for, that's not quite worked out the way that you thought it was going to. And you may feel you know, a sense of loss and, oh my goodness, you know, I didn't expect this, and feeling all quite I won't say grieved, grieving, I don't know, feeling grief about it, about what you've lost. But all isn't lost. You've still got some good stuff going on here, and it's all going to get built up better, in a much better way. And do you know what, it could be, it doesn't have to be something physical. It could be a way of doing things, a home routine, something that you've really, you know, you've been trying to change and you've been making a plan of how to change it, but something's happened and it's changed the way that you do things completely now, and other people are involved, and it's like, whoa, I was not expecting this. You know, it doesn't have to be something, as I said, for some people it can be something really small, and for others it can be something really big, and everybody else somewhere in between. So however that resonates with you, but all is not lost. And we have the Page of Wands here, this lovely energy, this fun-loving energy, this simplistic energy, innocent energy of the Page of Wands, who is still now moving towards your joys, passions and hopes and dreams, but in a lighter, brighter, more innocent way, because everything's changed, everything's shifted, and now you're feeling freer and brighter, and you're able to move onwards with less weight on you, because the way that things have changed and whatever's happened that you've tried to prepare for, but you know, as in with most things in life, you know, best laid plans and all that, you know, it's really helping you to move forwards in a lighter, more carefree way. We've got, as our clarifies, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's you being given a pentacle, and it's the possibility of something new. So I think this is what's come from the ashes of the Tower. This little bit of potential in the shape of a pentacle. I wanted to say a pentagram then, really sorry. A pentacle that you have got that now to rebuild and to love and to nurture and to water and to put all your time and love and energy into, to you know, to shake things up and create this new exciting life where you're moving towards your joys and passions, something that's going to give you more satisfaction and more passion and joy. So we've got the Star here, and that is, for me in this moment, this is quite, I've got the Star and Temperance, and there's a lot of water in there, and there's a lot of pouring one thing into another in there. And I think this is about you managing to stay grounded through all of this, through managing your emotions, managing yourself, managing to keep yourself grounded and not letting your mind get too carried away with you, and not letting your inner landscape, your emotional landscape, get too out of hand, and your emotions getting too high. So this is really positive, and it's also the fruition, because the Star can be the card of healing. I think this is the fruition of all the healing work that you have done has allowed you to move into this new exciting place that you're heading towards with the Page of Wands, and you just got to flow with the energy, because like I said, there's lots of flowing going on in those cards. And also we've had the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles about the flow of energy, and I think that's what's happening in your future energy. Just keeping yourself open to change, open to new things happening, new perspectives, and just letting things flow and going with it, and not getting too bogged down and too out of sorts and too much in your head. Just really just going with that flow, and it'll all be fine. So I think that's really interesting, Libra. I think you're in for some, you know, exciting new stuff coming your way before the end of November. Let's have some more cards. 3 cards to give you some general advice and how best to navigate the month of November. Okay, oh, we've got that one. We've got that one and we've got that one. Oh, we've got a lot of wand energy in our advice and guidance. So we have the Seven of Wands, and that can be defending your position, and it can you be being stubborn, knowing that the thing that you are doing is the right way to go. And I think I think you know deep down in your heart that things have got to change, and whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're heading towards, you know that that's the right thing for you. And so this, you may have to defend yourself against with other people. It may be a little bit of a struggle, but stick with it, be stubborn, be persistent, and really just keep moving towards the place that you are heading for. We've got the Six of Swords, and he has been through some difficulties. He's been to war, and he's now coming home and he's being celebrated for his victory. And I think other people will eventually see the amazing thing that you are trying to do, that you're trying to create, the life that you're trying to create for yourself. And again, this can be something small. It could be you creating a whole different filing system at work that everyone's doubting, but you're making these changes and things haven't turned out the way you thought, but it's better than you thought. And so that could be it for some people. For others, it could be a massive life change that but the thing is that people will recognise your ingenuity, I want to say, your forward thinking, your inspirational mind. I think people are really going to appreciate the work, what you're doing. So stick with it, don't give up. We've got the Five of Wands, and I think again that is about you not giving up. You may be things may feel a little bit churned up inside and a little bit like an internal battle, and there's some resistance going on in your interior world. It could be on your exterior as well. Then you may be having to sort of defend yourself again to other people, and you may be having small disagreements with people, but stick with it, because that you're heading towards something really amazing. And when everything gets thrown up into the air, and we all have to wait to see where everything falls, and it can be stressful for some people, can't it? Some people don't like that, and so they like to have you where they expect you and things where they want, because it makes them feel comfortable. And when things get thrown up in the air, people feel uncomfortable and things are difficult for them. But it's how we make change, it's how we grow, it's how we learn, it's how life should be, because it makes life more interesting. So I hope this resonates with you. I'd love to know how. Don't forget, let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, have a really fabulous month. I hope to catch up with you very, very soon. And just take care. So I'll see you next time.